So, dear Vikings, I'm intrigued by this title, I have to say. I'm intrigued by this title. Bellwright sounds like combining, as Chad said it before, medieval Dynasty with warfare, with Mount and Blade situations. It looks like the situation is that you are in Renegades, you are against the crown, and you're a rebel. And you try to build up your home, you try to manage and gather and hunt and build and craft whatever you need for your settlement. Then you will be able to become in proper growing rebellion from your little tiny settlement. You have to deal with all kinds of different threats in the regions. You can claim them and gain insurgency points and new resources to further the technology of your own town. There's all kinds of resource management going on in your town as well, where you have to upgrade your outposts and your towns and recruit people to manage the resources. There will be some sort of happiness system, apparently, where besides you leading the rebellion against the crown, you'll need to keep your people happy and thriving back at home. So apparently all your actions will have consequences on what is going on. There is a skill-based directional combat, as we know it from games like Mount and Blade. There's all kinds of character progression where we unlock perks and improve our survival things and master the weapons that we use. And there's also a roleplay aspect and a story aspect to the game, where we, besides, of course, have to expand our armies to influence the lands and capture everything back. There's apparently something to find out about your own family and the death of the prince and why we were accused for this murder that's apparently going on. Also, you can play this game solo or with friends, so it has co-op in there. We have a key for you to give away. For those watching the video later on, apologies, you'll have to hop onto our live shows to be part of those. Good. With no further ado, let's have a look at it. Let's jump into it and check out what Bellwright is all about and why there are no bells in the game yet. I mean, we can see a bell in the background here, so that's fair enough. In terms of options, I like the disclaimer here in sounds that at the moment all the voice lines in the game are AI generated as placeholders because, you know, proof of concept, they want to generate money in order to then pay proper voice actors for the full release to have them replaced. Clever idea, good for them for using technology to make that happen. Just wanted to put that out there. We are also set the game itself to raids enabled, raids frequency on high and raid strength on hard. I hope I'm not gonna get my butt kicked. I've not played the game before, so we will see if I'm overestimating my skills set towards this game. Keep in mind the game is in early access, so a lot of the things are placeholders, not working properly maybe, bugs might happen, crashes might happen. So let's get, with that mindset, into this medieval open world RPG and see what we can do. So there's a bit of Just Cause Red Faction into it with the Rebellion stuff. Maybe, Ocharik, maybe. Sounds similar to Rimworld mod, Vanilla Expanded Deserters, where there's a whole new mechanic revolving around subterfuge against the Empire. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Little Niece was sleeping over, Dingo? Ooh, lots of family stuff going on. I love it. I love to see it. You guys are fantastic. Horn God, how you doing? Maltside, doing fantastic today. Also big kudos and thanks to developer for sponsoring the stream for today. So whole stream is dedicated to their game, and thank you for supporting us and putting some wins into our sales. Good. We gonna create myself, of course, as good as I can. Cormaker. Let's see here. A little bit too chunk in the face. A little bit big forehead. Yeah. Yeah. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Hair. Okay, we have not a lot of things to choose from. Other short hair. Long fluffy. Beard. Of course, we need a beard. I am Sir Cormaker. I'm gonna call me Sir. I'm looking way too chivalrous than Vikingish. You're 50 hours into current Space Engineers run? Ooh. Oh, that's sad. That's sad to lose such a long time of dedication and progress. I'm liking it. Actually, we're just gonna call us Cormaker because maybe you can claim titles and that will be Sir Cormaker. That's weird. That will gonna be weird. Start a game. Are you ready to start a game? I am born ready. Tire Kornmacher. May the lands be fertile and your enemies few. Ooh, look at that bludgeoning weapon that he has. Looks very idyllic. I'm curious how big of a grind it will be. Like, if it's on the level of Life is Feudal, where the progress is super duper slow. But I don't mind if it's slow. As long as it's rewarding and you can feel the progress on your hard work that you're doing. So I'm very, very curious of the amount of content that we're gonna get here with the early access. Roads.
Isn't it funny how
Roads
one
never
small
change.
decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you the day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday? Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that, the prince was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description.
Wow.
Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night,
transition.
you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback. In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late.
Mommy!
Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing. You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen. But on the eve of your 20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvinia and kept you safe all these years, was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it. A clue.
Jormungandr. My bad.
You have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
Okay, so we're coming back to lands after the death of the king. The princess that saw us as the killer is now the queen. She's an evil queen, apparently. And, my oh my, that was a nice, lovely looking intro. If somebody has the skills to make this weird transition with the drop and that... I would love that for the show to have it. Oh man, was this good looking. Story of Lowlands. The Lowlands are the poorest of the 5 regions, and one of the oldest. Its occupants rely mainly on agriculture and their livelihood. Due to the scourge, the people are barely producing enough to sell, let alone to keep for themselves. The current controlling Lord Ashbourne is cruel. What an ash. Okay. That looks okay. How's the FPS looking for you guys? And sound and whatnot? Let me know. Maybe we should alter anything. Is there a FP mode? First person? I don't know, maybe. Let's have a quick look at the controls. Controls. Harvests. Interacts. Quick slot. Okay. Movement. Sprint. Jump. Toggle auto run. Switch squad. Toggle follow, hold formation, give orders. What menu, preview, building, player attributes, map, town management, call to arms, toggle the huts. No first person. No first person. So we can sprint. Ooh, sticky. Can we pick up sticky? No sticky. Chapter 1. Herndon. Herndon is believed to be the oldest settled village in the lowlands, but conflict was sown into the very foundation within years of its establishment. The settler of Herndon became divided in growth of the village. Some wanted to expand north, while others wanted to... Why is it not showing me the whole thing? Well, others wanted to stay closer to the village. My grandmother told me stories about the early settlers, recalls Rosetta, a 101-year-old woman who spent her entire life in Herndon. The folk here barely had enough buildings to shelter everyone, and yet they still bicker day and night. I would love if this gets a narrator voice. When you pick it up, somebody reads it to you while you're wandering around. Kill the princess, what a snitch. I think that's what we're gonna do. At least to claim our innocence somehow. Okay, with jumping and climbing. Oh. FPS still looking okay for your side, chat? Should we lower it one tad? But how cruel is the area looking? Pretty needs. How big is... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. Wow. We have quite a good map. Is this a story game with a strict campaign, or can you ignore the story and just destroy the lands? It's an open world sandboxy experience, so probably in a sense you can most likely ignore the story and just do whatever you want. Potatoes! Radish. Wait. Potato? Oh, they don't have the icons for it yet. Or is that a codex entries? Oh, that's probably a codex entry about general. Yeah. Potato and radicien. Game makes me hungry already. Torn piece of paper. We're fighting to save this innocence, but it's getting harder by the day. We could have known that butcher with the grim name is someone who's got so soft spot for kids. The butcher? Is that our protector? Who got ambushed and murdered? Maybe. Nothing I can do here? Okay. Talk to Dobron Joklin the Elder. Fair enough. How long am I streaming today? Probably all day. Until... long. Definitely long. Definitely long. If you just joined in here, we have a giveaway going on for the game. And also... exclamation mark Bellwright, and giveaway will give you all the information that you need. Following up the link and checking out the game, and if you like what you see wishlisted, helps out the channel, because then the developer knows that I have sent you. So make sure to click that link. Decent map. True. So we can sprint. What do we have on top? We have an apple. Okay, they go for the typical Valheim apparently is doing that. With the 3 eat slots, that you eat something and that gives you some certain buff for an amount of time. Can I pick that up? No. Stick. Belongs to the nearby village. I cannot pick it up. Oh. Okay. Requires tools. Good. Let's do our job. Let's talk to the elder. Probably we're gonna be able to take over this Herndon. Is there a way to walk? I would like to walk. Oh, there we go. Control. Oh, music. You're a fan of Valheim's food system? Well, we can definitely give that as feedback if you're not enjoying it. What a sprint now. I'm a fan of looking at stuff myself, but looking around this could work. Somebody's singing and... I'm confused. Is that the song? Or the ladies you're singing? Health and injuries. Sleeping restores your HP fully. When you or your companions lose a battle, they respawn but become injured for a certain amount of time. When they lose again before healing, they die forever. Oh. Okay. So if you have an NPC with you and he gets down, he's injured and respawns at base. And if he gets down again, in his injured state, he is perma-dead. Fair enough. But you were auto-sprinting? Oh, no, I was looking for a walk possibility. I guess he's the elder that we have to talk with. Dobron.
Let's talk.
Dobron. Keep in mind, AI voices are at place as an placeholder for the moment.
I think we need to talk, traveler. You're a new face around here, and new faces showing up rarely ends well for this village. I have a duty to my village first and foremost.
Okay.
I need to know who you are and why you came here.
Yeah, it has walking, jogging, and sprinting. Exactly. I mean, you know, harm. I came to the lowlands looking for some answers.
Looking for answers, huh? In a perfect world, I could give you all the information you need and you could be on your way. But speaking openly can be a death sentence these days. As long as you're asking questions, you're putting us in danger.
Oh, it's not voice acting, it's AI voice, Dingo. So it's artificially generated placeholder voices until they made enough money with the early access to pay proper voice actors to take over. But yeah, there's worse. There's worse. I agree. Do you have your permission to stay in the village at least?
No, but you have my permission to build a shelter on the outskirts of the village. Come back once you're set up, and maybe you can earn your keep.
The beard? It's true. He's a little bit young for an elder. That's fair. So, build your first shelter, a shack. To do so, press B to open the construction menu, then select the shack and place it on the ground. Each construction requires resources. Yeah. You cannot place buildings too close to existing buildings. Finding a good spot close to all sources of resources is your first big decision. Okay, let's have a look out for a good spot. Bandit encampment. So probably we want to be close to water. Hello, Panda. How you doing? What are these? Is a tavern guy?
Looking for trouble?
Expert innkeeper.
Ink and paper, stories to tell.
Bookseller. Okay. Also, there is skills. Attributes. Learn skills by reading a book. Can't exceed the potential. Okay. Stamina, agility, one-handed, two-handed, shield, archery. Harvesting, farming, hunting, cooking, crafting. Okay. Fair enough. Is the potato going bad? It's the potato. Okay, Chad, we're looking for a good place to settle down. What about skill? One-handed or two-handed? I don't know. We'll see how the combat feels like. Graveyard. Fuzzy memories of her fill my head as I stand here. Lost in thought, they're like fragments of a distant dream. Regrets weighed on me. There was no proper goodbye when I had to flee Carvania. I needed to see her one last time. Oh, he's talking about his mother. Okay. He's reminiscing about his mother that he didn't see her. And probably think she is dead. Buys a tool. Pick up stick. Goodbye to the village. Oh, there's some stones up there. Goes nearby to the village. Let's see if we can find some high grounds to have a better look at what we want to do. Oh, stone. Piece of stone. Piece of stone. Piece of stone. Okay. Berry bush. I don't wanna be buried in a bush cemetery. I just want them blue ones for myself. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Okay, we have some crude stones going on. We have some bushes. I'm not really sold about the place here. Let's see if we can go... There's two nearby to the village. Okay. There's a bandit camp down there. Let's keep on moving. Well, if you eat poison berries, you're gonna end up buried. True. But in theory, berries that are blue are mostly edible. Mostly. Stick. That's a huge stick. That's what she said. Okay. That's bandits over there. Go to bandit camp to introduce myself. Deadwood. Okay, so it takes a little bit of a time until it picks it up. I cannot click and keep on moving because it will break the animation and it will not pick it up in the end. But I think somewhere up here on the high ground might be interesting. Look at that, nearby stones. Probably nearby animals. Bandit camp is not too far away. Why not? Yeah, it's an early access. Let's build it on this plateau. Flags. So B for building. We have a personal shack that can build. Needs 6 pieces of flags and 10 sticks. Place construction sites. Resources in area poor. Oh, it tells me even. Okay. Fair enough. Bad spot, apparently. Rock mine, okay. Kiss my pixel, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Love to have you here. But Cormac, I see you have to say hi. So I thought he would go over there and say hello. There's an animal sign with an eye. Does it mean I'm being seen by bandits or I'm seen by wildlife? I think it's wildlife. Inventory is full. Okay. Is there crouching? Not that I know of. So I could make myself a simple axe. Good. Primitive club. Blunt damage. 18. Axe. 20 damage cutting. Can I throw... It would be cool if I could throw stones and be like, yeah, eat that, you little shit. Consume. Consume. Looks like they're losing their ability or quality or something. Like I'm having them in my inventory. Let's put that on 1. Oh, it shows on my belt. Okay. 1. That was cool. Left swing, a right swing, top swing. Do we have stab? No stab. Bottom up. Top down? I'm confused. I am confused. Is there a stab? Controls. Weapon slot. Primary attack. Secondary action. Or cancel. Okay. I can block. Oh, directional block. Okay. Woo! Fair enough. Can I crouch? No, C is the codex. Is there crouching? Walk, jump, sprints. Okay, there's no crouching. I think crouching would be should be a thing, especially if you're hunting animals and whatnot. But maybe it's not in the game yet. Stick. And grab these. Young tree. No, I'm not gonna cut down the young tree. I mean, you could stab with an axe. When I mean, you know, you can a thrust attack. That's what I'm looking for. That was I was wanted to say. Resources poor here. Okay. We need flax. Quite a lot. I hear some bees. Okay. So far, this makes a good impression, I have to say. Wolves. Bandits. Oh, boy. What is more dangerous, bandits or wolves, Chad? Or both? We're dead. We're dead, Chad! Oh my god, he's fast! Okay. We got a piece of raw meat and some pelts. Shift click brings it over. Okay. Okay, so you instantly have the materials from the animal. Fair enough. Block. Observe the enemy carefully when they attack and block in the same direction. Remember that footwork, keeping distance are the key to success. There are plenty of weapon types, sword, axes, bows, shields, and more. Advance your town and unlock technologies for more stuff like that. Cool. Cool. Okay. Me likes. Can I eat twice the same thing? No. Okay. So I can only get the buff of the food from one thing. Dude, where shall we place our hut then? Resource in the area says okay. The object is not fully supported. Okay, so I need some flat ground. Oh, gods. Oh, he cannot hold it? Oh, shit. Oh, God, we're dead. Oh, we gotta die. Run, boy. Run! He's fast as fuck. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck in a tree. We're dead. Press F to respawn. And I respawn back here. I've still my stuff on me, but my inventory is not gone. Okay. Combat looks a little bit clunky. It is a little bit funky, yeah. Still getting... still have to have get the use of it. Probably it is... we'll see if it's related to our bad skills added. Wait, this place is actually pretty good. Can we place the shack up here? Resources here are okay. I need to build further away from the town. What if I build it up here with this ruin place? The ruins. Resources poor. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Bannerlords. Combat? Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Stone. Berry bush. Shrooms? Can I pick up the shrooms? Apparently not. Poor resource area. I mean, we have a lot of stuff around here. Oh! Oh! Okay. That's quite a tech tree. Housing tent. Logging camp. Okay, so we need a place where we can expand so I don't have to think just of my little huts. Something where we can place a lot of things down. Pick up the sick. Hold on. So there's some berry bushes. Can we pick up the dandelion as well? Although that's a weird dandelion being so big. Berry bush. 4 sticks. Okay. Eat. Getting dark a little bit. Sunstep Alley. Get a torch. Torch on 2. Ooh. Sapling gives me 2 wood. That wood gives me 3 wood. And so the night rises. Exactly. Offering box. I mean, loot is loot. Old coins from the age before tyranny. Gifting them to elders will increase the village trust in you. Pagan shrine. So that's about resources. Lore. Pagan shrine. Do they suffer as we suffer, or do they laugh at our plight? Hear us, almighty gods! We dedicated ourselves to earning your continued blessing of prosperity. We pray you'll accept what we have to offer, no matter how meager. Okay, so there's a pantheon of gods going on in the beliefs. Old gods. Interesting. I'm curious if this is a fantasy world or actually just a medieval thing. They're not Nordic false gods. We don't know yet. The shrines somewhat look Nordic. Hello, little animal over there. Running away, okay. This looks like a nice open field. F. Resources, it says okay in this area. Good. Let's place the shack down. Personal shack, add construction material. Oh. So So I'm adding the parts and then putting it together. That is a little bit like third-person medieval Dynasty. Kind of like the idea of it. Okay, yeah. Place this all together. Okay. And I need some of the flax flowers. Construction shack, add wood. I'm confused. Flax. I got some flax seeds. Okay. So is the... I guess there's some sort of farming as well then. Sage. This reminds me of our Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough right now. That's what I'm doing with Henry. Picking up flowers. Because there's a perk when you're high enough in picking up flowers, the act of picking up flowers actually increases your strength. Because picking up herbs is not an easy task in the Resourceful. Okay. Good. Oh. It's coming bit by bit together. That's cool. I have a cozy idea. Woo! Technology tier 1. Renown 60. Wait until tomorrow to check with Dobrun. Okay. So we have a personal chest in here. Oh, this is going now into first person. In the sleep until the morning. Personal chest. Apprentice book of strength. Learn skill by reading the book. Reading strength book. Okay. Apparently I'm doing that automatically now. I have a fish stew to eat, I guess by tomorrow. These seem to go bad somehow, the berries and whatnot. At least it looks like it. Skill XP gain if I have a good food in my belly. Fair enough. What I can put in here is seeds, of course. And sages, I don't know what to do with them. And then we'll put the berries in here to see if they go bad if I have them in the chest instead of my inventory. Okay. Nice. So, I can make now a campfire, a research desk, an outhouse. Wait, do I have to go poop? A place where you can get rid of items that are not needed anymore? That is so clever. I like it. Again, a rename. Set unique names for buildings and structures to make the management easier. Oh. Oh. Add a squad. I can have armies with companions. I have a settlement over here. With a building, population, storage, and delivery. Oh, what? Can call to arms. And my tech tree just unlocked. Shelter for your settlers. You can accommodate 2 people in one of these. Workbench lets me do bows and shields. I can make a small trap with that. Holy moly. Bloomer needs to be researched. Okay. Music is also not bad. Okay. Okay. Hello, back from Brazil. Hello. Love to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's wait till morning. Day 2. I wonder if how 5 days until winter. What? And it's pissing. Of course it's pissing. Wow. Actually not looking so bad, the rain. So this is broken. Can I repair it? What? Oh, look, the fire has some hard time because of the rain. It's like dimming down and whatnot. Cool. Cool. So, army. I don't need squads at the moment. Soldiers will revert to workers. Oh, okay. So you have to bring them from your workstation to fight for you, and if they die, they're not at the workstation anymore. Simply enough put. That's cool. So, I would like to make a campfire. Somewhere over here. Only some grilling position to it. Good. Then, I would like to make a simple workbench. Somewhere over here. Perfect. Then I would like to make a research desk. Can I make it in the house? No, it's outside of the house. Okay, fair enough. Place it over here. Then I would also like to place the poop house. Oh no, I cannot put it on up top of the rock. That would be cool. That's the poop house. And let's make a housing tent as well. For our first settlers. When they move in. Over here. Okay. Okay. Is this game co-op? Bisty, yes, you can play it in co-op. You can play it in co-op. This game needs to poop? No. The poop house is to throw away items that you don't need anymore. Instead of having them lie around wherever. So it's your dump place, so to say. Cool idea, though. To have a poop house just for that. So, cut the tree. Okay, so I have to actually aim. Tree falls. You have to keep on chopping on the tree. Oh, I have to cut in logs. Yes, finally. I love games like that. And take the log. Okay. Would be cooler if you have to carry the log back home. Don't be so. Don't ever apologize for your English. We're here for you. There's tools out there to help you understand stuff easier. Like, oh wow, a log is taking up a lot of space. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, and I can add the materials to the collective place over here. Okay, cool. So, putting the parts together. This is so nice. That's a cool idea. Is it hard to get a bow and arrow? Dress! Raz, how you doing? Fucking legend. Thank you kindly for your crazy ongoing support. Hemp. Is it hard to get a bow and arrow? Not at all. Not at all. All you need is to make the workbench. And then... Where's the tech tree? Tech tree? The workbench unlocks plank shields and bows. And apparently need a quiver as well to keep more bows with you. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, chop chop. Take the log. Log. Gonna take the other log as well. No, inventory is full. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. So... Got wood. We need stone. For that one as well. I wonder, can I hit with the axe on stone? Or this will... Wrong tool. Okay. Thank you, game. This always hurts my heart when I see people hitting the stones with axes. If I have a Viking sword, at the moment I have only my crude axe. That's all I have for the moment. And also on my side, I have a Viking shield and axes. We don't do swords here, we are axe people. It's the holy shield of the community. Maybe. So we need more wood on this one. Anything else that I can place down here? I can place down the flags. This also needs wood. Where do I place down the log? Was it on the house? Oh, these needs logs. Don't have them anymore. Hemp and crude stone. This needs also just wood. No more stone needed. More hemp needed. Put this all in here. Let's consume the fish. And the berry. Okay, so food gets bad with time. Good to know. Let's chop down some young trees. Add construction material. Oh, this needs stone. My bad. 3 stones. There we go. That means I have all the material placed down for it. Good. Put the stones all around. And we're putting some sticks on the side to make some roasts. Ooh, look at that. Oops. Put that axe away. And campfire has been constructed. A small primitive source of heat for cooking basic foods requires wood to maintain the fire. Fair enough. And I can add food on the tip of the wood to grill it. Okay, okay. Was the campfire actually changing the terrain around it a little bit? I didn't pay attention. Is that what's going on there, new to that? Looks neat, feels like Medieval Dynasty. For the moment, yeah, I think Medieval Dynasty would be the closest comparison to this. Move the grass a bit. Yes, a little. Okay. Oh. We'll have a look at the other buildings as well. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys for the follows. Follows are anonymous over here, so it's up to you if you want to chat along or just enjoy the content. This game looks like a university tech demo project. It's okay from the visuals. I mean, it's not the most beautiful things if you want to compare it to an Enshrouded. But there's some good aspects. At the wood. Okay, we have everything for the workbench placed. I like that it's visually showing you that all the materials have been placed to what you need for the thing to be built. Or you can directly add the parts to it and construct it with all the pieces that you brought together. There we go, the flags for the ropes. Put it together. Okay, this one did not change the environment. I can put workers on this one and manage them. Okay. What can we craft here now? I can repair stuff. Okay, repairing costs me a little bit of material. But it didn't unlock any new recipes as of now. Probably need to go to the research bench to get them there. At construction material. Okay, let's build the research place. Boom, 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 boom. Put it all together. Research deck has been constructed. I would like to learn... This is real-time time, I guess. 1 minute. Bow. A village hall. Interesting. Foraging camp, logging camp, bloomery. Let's go for the bow. River Reed needs the bow. Oh, okay, so I need these materials to place in here in order to research that piece. Same goes here, I need logs and rope. Okay. Workers will automatically be assigned to make sure of that. Interesting. I can give it priorities, what they should research next. That is cool. That is cool. Is there a chance that I could make rope at the moment? No. Miscreated Hayden, would you recommend this game? I cannot tell you. I'm in its like half an hour on by now. If I would recommend it or would not. It has some interesting new approaches. Managing your settlements. To be more powerful, your settlement becomes and more likely is to attract raiding parties. Invest into guards and better gear to fight them back. Okay. Build outposts. Don't limit yourself to just one settlement. You may need resources that are found on other corners of the region. Okay. You can find all useful information in the town overview. Screen tab. Tab. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you basically have to research the thing, and then you can craft it. And you need the materials to make sense of how you put the material together. The N key by default shows the town stuff. N. Oh. Your settlements. Call to arms. Raider threat level. And so on and so forth. Then we have the houses that we've created. Uh-huh. Cool. Thank you. The construction materials needs 2 logs. We're gonna finish building up what we have created here. And then we're gonna go back to the Elder and see what we can chat with him. You can micro a lot of stuff while you're on the move. When you have people to micro for you, right? I don't think that the village will do it on its own when you're not there. Fair fluff, but thank you kindly for sharing with that with us. I guess you're a fellow player of Bellwright. The log. Chop this down into 2 logs as well. You're 14 hours in, you're waiting for Mandalords. Oh, you might be interested. We have some giveaway going on for Mandalords as well. And some other shenanigans. Exclamation mark Kormaker. Check out the YouTube channel. Inventory full. Speaking of! 994. Ooh! 6 more. 6 more. Thank you kindly, everybody. Thank you kindly. Are there VODs for Rimworld Anomaly? Yeah. Check out the last video from yesterday. Eitrum, how you doing? Haven't seen much of Mandalords, but don't understand how it's blowing up. This game is like Mandalords in 3D. Mandalords is looking a little bit better, I have to say. It looks a little bit better. Eitrum, it's the perspective of mixing city building with combat, wild good looking, wild made by one person, and just gives you a good flair. It's a solid early access, but it's missing a lot of content still, and people apparently just love it. That's why it was blown up so much. We're gonna have Mandalords tomorrow for release, and also on Saturday I'm gonna play it, and we played on the channel for quite some time already, and we have some videos out there. We have some huge battle VODs with thousands of units fighting against each other, if you want to check that out, and some cities that we've constructed. It's pretty neat. There are people of renown. You get that by either completing quests or killing stuff like bandits. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for the input. Let's build the poop house. Kind of like that you're adding the things bit by bit. Poop house has been constructed. A place where you can get rid of items. Discard items in the poop house. One item put in this container will be destroyed. That's a clever idea to get rid of garbage and clutter. Okay, we have 2 more buildings to complete, and then we move into the settlement and see what they have for us. So, add wood. We need flags and 2 logs. So we're gonna chop down this tree. Travlov, do trees grow back if you don't take their stump out? Chad, if you don't know, Eitrum is a fellow friend of the channel and also an game developer. If you want to, Eitrum, you can share your latest game with us. Where you can also find a shield named after me. As a courtesy of thank you, because I convinced him that he should implement ragdolls in the game. So we got the 2 logs. The mighty throne of pooping. If you fail a constitution skill check, you will get a debuff. Morricone, you just read about this game. How's it so far? I'm liking the fresh aspects of it that is doing. So far, if you want a comparison, I think the closest comparison would be Medieval Dynasty mixed with Modern Blade. I'm a little bit sad that it's fixed buildings, assets, and you cannot construct it piece by piece your own and design it, like in Shrouded. But I get it, because you have NPC management going on here, and if the buildings are not from the get-go in a certain way, programming pathfinding for that must be a pain in the butt. Also, guys, if you're interested, you can join the giveaway. Just following the channel should give you enough points to get your first ticket. They do in stages. I don't think stumps are required for the process. Interesting. So they would just come out of the blue? The trees? Is that what you're telling me? Eat the berry. Eat the berry! Oh, I have a berry buff already. Never mind. So So, flags. Flags, flags, flags. We're looking for the blue things. There we go. There we go. Once we have a shield constructed, although I don't know how to make ropes yet. We'll see. I think that we'll see. We'll see if the trees are back after a day or so. Add flags. Okay, we have everything that we need for the tent. Kind of like that there's a collection spot for your buildings where you place down all your materials. And when you have that, just run around and place them on the building itself. Okay. Some more over there. We have a housing tent where we can put in 2 people to live with us. Okay. Select the recipe. Okay, I thought I'm like experimenting with things where I could do things. Oh shit. Oh, Alt-click drops it all. That's actually clever. Okay, I like that idea. So what can we research? Small trap needs some wood and flags. Blue marine needs tin ore. This needs shrooms that I don't have. A logging camp. Okay. I mean, we could research a logging camp. That could work. Okay, need 1 more log. No. There we go. Ration. Okay, so have that in. But I guess I need somebody to be here to actually research that. It doesn't look like I can research it myself. So it feels like we need a villager for that. Okay, let's head back to the town. I'm gonna leave this stuff over here, so I don't have to collect it with me. That's so cool. We still have the buff from the berry. Okay, good, good. It gives me Robin Hood Sherwood Builder vibes, and it's not good ones. I like the Robin Hood theme, but the game was garbage. Yeah, the Sherwood Wars thing was a little bit very generic. We'll see about this here. So far, it looks like you will be able to recruit people, make proper armies to bring with you in combat. There's lands that you will be able to conquer, and then after some pods, you will have to fight against the crown. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get some big-ass sieges going on, a la Mountain Blade, Bannerlords. But yeah, for the moment, for my first soon hour in the game, the early access title makes an solid look. Like I had no real lag going on. It plays good. There's lots to do. Pet the cat. You can pet the animals. You can pet the animals.
We are keeping the peace here in the name of Lord Ashbourne.
That's so, mister. Game of the year right there. I'm actually curious, what is that hype thing around being able to pet animals that people freak out so much?
Looking for a bargain? You've come to the right place.
No. Looking for the elder. Also, does the thing have quests? Soltis. The Grand Soltis draw nice, and with it, the esteemed Lord Ashbourne exceeds the heartfelt invitation. Taxes for good. New taxes to all taxpayers of the lowlands. Lord Ashbourne in his noble wisdom calls for a modest increase of the contribution. Yeah, my ass. Betrayers. Denizens of the lowlands, your Lord Ashbourne has decreed rewards for those who expose collaborations against our realm. That might be interesting. And then moves in the area. Okay. Yeah. Give me a chance to earn your trust. If I'll fail, I'll leave you alone.
I'll tell you what. We actually have one problem you
Voice is very low.
resolve, if you're willing, of course.
Go ahead, what is it?
It gets cold around here, especially close to the mountains.
You know it's...
If we want
Hello?
to keep ourselves warm, we need fur for it, rabbit or wolf pelts, but you see our hunter. Well, we got into a little discussion about how things should work in the village regarding payment.
Okay. And I'm guessing you couldn't agree to that little issue?
He doesn't want to work with us anymore, but Herndeen mostly depends on him to provide. I want you to convince him to deliver traps. If you can bring us rabbit fur too, that would be very much appreciated. But we can't expect you to do that every day. We want to be self-sufficient with our fur trapping. So the priority is the traps, and the rabbit fur would be a bonus. Take care of that, and then I will consider your request.
Okay. Where can I find the hunter?
Go speak with Amelie. She's a bit of a troublemaker, but her heart's in the right place, or so I have to tell myself. She has
Emily,
a
okay.
relationship with everyone in the village, and knows nearly everything that goes on around here. If anyone can point you in the right direction, it's her.
Fair enough. That's what I do then. That's what I will do. Units, how's it going? It's going fantastic. Thank you kindly for asking. I hope it's the same for you. What are you playing at the moment? Emily! You're Emily? You look like an... Not so much as like a troublemaker. Yeah.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have we met before? Your face is awfully familiar.
You have to be Emily. Elder told me, you know where I can find Hunter Lobomir?
What can I do for you?
What do you know of Lobomir?
Unfortunately,
I need to find him.
he's in the forest, just up the hill, not far from the village.
That it?
Perhaps bring a book so you have something to do while he rants at you.
Thank you, I think. Up in the village. In the woods. Oh, he's not...
Plenty to be done today.
He's actually not far away from my home right now. Interesting. Interesting. Borderlands 3. Interesting. Not really my jam, Borderlands.
Hungry and down on luck. A
Beggar.
coin would mean the world.
Hey, buddy.
Have you seen the Elder yet?
I'm looking for people to help me survive this place. Would you consider working with me? Okay. He's a dullard and a slacker. Oh, so they have attribute points. Uh-huh. I'll give it another thought. Thank you kindly.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah. See you. Okay, so I can recruit people and they have their own attributes and skills. Good to know. That's interesting. People are leaving their post at night, not trading anymore. Okay. Last time someone gifted me a book and I started ranting about it. Is that how it works with you, Mr. Dan? You're getting gifts and then you rant about a gift? Manners. Manners. Moo. Here, little cow. Okay, I can see our place from over here. Belongs to the village. Okay, so they have a claim on materials around this. Oh, Lirchu Pirchus! Look at that, fireflies! Can we catch you? Oh, they disappear when you come closer. Let me catch you. Ah, damn it. Let me catch you. Rabbit. So, consume some berries. He should be around here somewhere. Grab some sticks with me. Up the hill. This is not really forest, to be honest. There's a little campfire up here. Are you dead? Lubomir?
What are you looking for? It's dangerous to wander around the woods alone. Haven't you heard about wolves or bandits lurking in this area? You don't look like the hunting type, so what are you doing here?
Wolves and bandits lurking in this area? Are the bandits riding on the wolves or something?
Hilarious. I'm sure you'll still be laughing when a pack of wolves rip you limb from limb while you're still alive, or bandits beat you bloody and sell you as a slave outside of the lowlands.
Oh. If you're worried about my well-being, then you should help me. I need traps and rabbit fur.
You're asking for help, but you don't know a thing about me or what I went through.
No, I
I
don't.
used to be a respected member of the community. I even could have been an elder if I wanted.
But
They degraded me because I refused to be a slave to Ashbourne's puppets. So I left. I still tried to contribute from a distance, providing
So our
them
first
with
villager?
food and creating traps for the sake of the village. But they wanted more. When I asked for better pay, the elder said no and actually warned me not to ask again. At one point, he said he'd speak to the brigands about my behavior.
that does sound rough.
Yeah, well, the fine people of Herndine don't agree with you. That's why I want to leave that life behind.
What do you mean?
Let's make an arrangement. You need traps, and I can teach you how to make them so you can catch smaller animals.
Okay.
You look like someone who can get things done. I don't know why, but I feel like you have a lot going on inside your head. I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food. Together, we can make each other's lives easier in this land. So, can we cooperate?
I mean, it's possible. I'll come back once I've built a shelter for you. Okay, I've built a shelter for you.
Any good news? Is my new home ready?
Yeah, it's ready. You can join me. Now you can teach me how to build traps and how they work. Harvesting. He gains good XP. He's good at one-handed. Shields. How is he bad at archery but good at one-handed and shields as a hunter? Although is he working mostly with traps?
Let's get to it. Build the research desk for me, and then I will show you how it's done. Oh, and remember that once we build them, you should place it in dense forests to increase the chance of catching something.
Okay, will do. Let's get working. So he's my companion. I can order him. Your villagers can be assigned to one of 3 slots at any given time. Worker fulfills your crafting, producing, da-da-da. Companion travels with you. A god patrols and defends your settlement from danger. You can command your companions by giving them contextual orders with E to attack, harvest, or move. Try it yourself. It is vital that you and your villagers stay well fed. Going hungry will cause your companions, workers, and gods to stop what they're doing in order to find food. The better the food, the longer they can work. Ooh. Okay, so I can tell them to move to this position or harvest log. or do X, Y, Z. That's cool. Move over there. Move forward! Maybe he's just horrible at his job. That could also be a thing. That could be also a thing. It's just horrible what he's doing. Stone. Stone. Cancel. Manage. Okay, he is now the army. Disband army. Make him a worker. Reaches the small trap with the help of the new settler. Oh, I can tell him to go somewhere else. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Question is, where do I put the food in? Housing tent. Manage settler. Okay. Select the recipe. Simple angst. One off. Oh, I can tell him to make the resources what to do. Okay, this feels a little bit like Rimworld. Now. I need 3 more wood. There we go. I'm gonna make an axe and give him an axe as well, because he has a blunt weapon. Simple axe. Created. Can I put that in here? Okay. You can hear him snore inside. Okay, looks like at nighttime everybody takes a rest. Spoiled food. I'm gonna keep that coin with me. And how does that work? Okay. Did not do anything. Probably needs a place to drop it down. So, if we put the spoiled food into the outhouse, that we should discard the items. If I go back, probably take some time and then we'll be gone. Okay. Okie dokie. I guess we're gonna sleep until next day. So far, I'm pretty much enjoying it. If you do too, exclamation mark Bellwright gives you a link towards the game itself. But just click in it. You already support the channel. Oh, he's researching. And also have a giveaway for it going on. And such the new day dawns. Logging cab unlocked. Nice. Nice. Good you. For those watching the video later, let me know if you want to see more of this in the comments down below. Thanks a lot for tuning in.